Hey guys, welcome back to another crypto video. Today, we're going to be talking about Tron TRX, Ethereum, and Electroneum. And we're also going to give away $50 worth of crypto if we can hit 250 likes within 24 hours. All you have to do is make sure you have a comment placed in the comment section. Make sure you write something or write your YouTube name in the Discord, and make sure you have the notification bell on. That is all you need to do. There are going to be 4 winners, so if we hit 250 likes, we're going to give that money away, so make sure you enter right now. Now guys, this is an interesting combination that I'm doing here. Tron, Ethereum, and Electroneum in the same video. I've never done that before, but I just noticed that these articles are kind of moving along in each other, and they work well for one video, and this way I can get more crypto news out to you guys in a quicker fashion. So first we're going to be talking about Tron, then a little bit about Tron Ethereum, and then moving all the way to Electroneum. Our first article of today is no financial advice. This whole video is no financial advice, purely for entertainment purposes only, in my opinion. But here's an article about why Tron price won't remain low for long. And a reason I actually keep making these videos about Tron, even though a lot of you guys dislike it and say I'm full of shit or getting paid. I'm not getting paid by Tron. If I was, I would make Tron videos day in, day out, 24 hours a day, because that would be amazing. But I don't. It's all out of free will. I don't get paid by them whatsoever. I genuinely believe that Tron could make it far. But here's the catch. Alright? Whenever you're comparing cryptocurrencies, there's always a way off between risk and reward. And with Bitcoin, I see the risk as relatively low, but the reward as relatively low as well. With Ethereum, I see it as middle to middle, so a medium risk and medium reward. With XRP, I see it as quite a low risk and quite a high reward. But if you move over into Tron TRX, I see it as quite a higher risk, as it is still built a little bit upon hype, and the community is definitely like on two separate sides, quite separated. But on the contrary, they got things like BitTorrent, and they're ruling the DApp realm, and they got Justin Sun, which is a very interesting leader, so to speak. I'm looking for a word like empathical, but I don't think that's the correct English word for it. Sometimes it's hard to translate these words, man. He's very not really kind of admirable, but more so like you just kind of feel for him. Like he has that enthusiasm about his projects, and you kind of reflect it over into yourself. What more so is about Tron is that it is either going to make it hard, so really just skyrocket, or fell just down to the ground. That's really what I kind of see for Tron happening. So when I'm looking at my risk to reward with Tron, it's kind of a high risk, since out of these cryptocurrencies, it's like one of the most diverse communities and a little bit of the shadier projects. But on the contrary, the reward for Tron could be so insanely great. It's actually on par with this level right there, just because of how many people support it, because of the hype, because of Justin Sun, and because of what they've achieved with so little, right? They don't have the best technology in the world. They have a lot of incentives, so a lot of people hop on there. They got good connections with Binance, and they're getting things done even though everybody says they're shit. You don't become a top 10 cryptocurrency, because I don't consider Tether as a cryptocurrency. You don't become a top 10 cryptocurrency just for nothing, all right? They've done a ton of work, and they're getting things done on the daily here, which a lot of us can't, and so it's kind of, worth an applause for them to get this far. But also, this coin probably won't remain long for very long, because it has such a good potential to the moon. All right, it's one of the only coins out there, I think, that has this weird of a high risk to reward ratio. But you might add to that like, oh, but the ratio is bad then if it's high risk, high reward. But I think that's a little bit about what crypto is about. You're going for these projects which are a little bit higher of a risk, but kind of fun to look into, to look at. And also with Tron, I just see them progressing every day. In the DApp realm, they just keep breaking their own records. They just keep breaking their transaction numbers. They just keep breaking volumes. They just keep breaking everything out there. And they really are deemed to be the Ethereum destroyer. I don't know if I can say this out loud in the video, or if it gets like demonetized instantly. Like, oh, you said that word. You're done for, guy. Like, I remember when Verge was having a partnership with P-Hub, if you guys know my drift right there, which TRX also had a partnership with. But back then I said the words a few times in my videos, and instantly I just saw like, yeah, dude, we're not going to tolerate that on YouTube, right? You're going to have to, get rid of those advertisements there. It's not a big thing. I just uploaded it as well, even though it's one of my best videos ever. There were no advertisements on there, but I just find it funny that some things you cannot, I guess, possibly show because it was also in the title of some of the articles. Maybe they just saw like the logo. They're like, no, 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 we can't have that on there. But with TRX, I think it's just going to be amazing, or very bad. But I'm more on the amazing side. I'm an enthusiast in this case, and if it's not going to be amazing, well, then, so what? Right? They have a lot of big shots here. They got some stuff to bring out, and if it's not going to be amazing, then I guess I'm wrong. But please prove me wrong first. All right? Let's try it out first. Got a lot of things hanging on Tron. BitTorrent is going to be great. BitTorrent speed coming up. There's so much to come still, and we just gotta wait it out, see what they got for us. It might still be great, guys. Just have a little bit more faith in it, and if you don't, then just stay away, and don't look back to it. You don't have to listen to me if you're disliking Tron. Just skip to the rest of these articles or whatever. Tron TRX weekly report. Tron launches new APIs on Tron Grid as a test block broadcast optimization. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what's going on here, actually. I don't know if it needs any other explanation. It's really kind of obvious. The report highlighted that new developers implemented new APIs in the wallet, along with the addition of ledger side changes for backend downtime. As for uTorrent and BitTorrent clients, the devs community has come up with a prototype Tron TV to test. The report made note of the launch of the new APIs. Pretty obvious stuff, actually. I don't know exactly what I need to cover there. And then Tron price analysis. Tron is given the best avenue for making new investment, target at 10 cents. And this is where it kind of went too much for me, all right? I'm looking at Tron prices day in, day out, and I'm speculating, I'm looking at all these things. But whenever this bull run does hit, it's most likely going to cross 10 cents like a snap, easy, because it's only times 3. But since BTC is not anywhere near that great spot that we would like it to be at, I'm also being kind of conservative with my price predictions on some of these other coins, as Bitcoin's got to run first before these other coins will follow, all right? And just step back a little bit, and you'll see the power of Tron gains whenever Bitcoin does hit. But for right now, don't speculate too much on these higher prices, as it still depends like 100% on BTC. Ethereum and Tron price analysis. TRX struggles to keep up with Ethereum's momentum. This was an article I really had to publish to you guys, or show you guys in this video, because this is the comparison that I see being made every single day. Another example here. Ethereum and Tron price analysis. TRX tries to join Ethereum on the bull wagon. And right now, Ethereum is not that much on a bull wagon anymore, as they're not doing that extremely well today. But over the general week here, Ethereum has just been outperforming in terms of gains in the market here to a lot of other coins. We can see it on the weekly chart here. They're doing phenomenally. Actually really, really insane to see. Like, EOS is kind of comparing to it, but the rest of these cryptocurrencies are not as big of a mover as Ethereum is. And that's kind of shocking to me, but also very, very positive. Now, what I have to note on that is that Tron is in such a different league, all right? And what is interesting about Tron is that these gains in terms of price might not be happening to it, but still, they're conquering Ethereum in the DApp realm where it really, really matters. So, as a platform, Tron is actually performing better than Ethereum, even though price-wise, people are supporting this coin, which shows again to me that people don't care that much about what the coin achieves. People care for what they believe in and what is popular, what has been grandfathered in, as you can see, because Ethereum by no means is a coin that's groundbreaking right now. It's not a unique coin in the sense that it was at one point, but got overtaken by all of these newer coins, which are supposed to be more amazing. And I don't really see a reason to really go for Ethereum, right? They're slow paced. They're not that scalable. They're just having so many things slack to them. But on the contrary, there is a positive side to this. What is the Ethereum Golden Cross? So there was an article that came up just now. I thought I should really show you guys as well. As Ethereum's recent bullish trend has overtaken the bear trend, in a golden cross, Ether Damas, a cryptocurrency analyst, has said on Twitter that we should definitely expect a surge in a few days. What is the Ethereum Golden Cross? May 22nd. Ethereum price has been on a rip recently. Just over the past 7 days, Ethereum price has surged 20% from over $200 to $250 today. The fabled Golden Cross could signal greater towards upside movement, as the uptrend has now been confirmed. So what is the Ethereum Golden Cross? Well, many had expected crypto markets to tumble following a disappointment from the US SEC, of course, because the Bitcoin ETFs were delayed again. During Asian trading today, Ethereum has fallen below $250 after touching an intraday high of $254. Right now at 250.9. It is currently in a bullish pennant, as noted by several traders on Twitter, and Etherdamus mentioned earlier has observed the golden cross. That's a weird sentence. Observed that the golden cross with the 50-day exponential moving average crossing above the slower 200-day exponential moving average. Ethereum golden cross confirmed could take up to a few days for effect to show in price, and this is kind of where my whole analysis and talks about prices before kind of fall into the depths, because whenever golden crosses get hit, price surge, right? It just happens most of the time. With Bitcoin, we definitely saw it as the golden cross was there last month. We saw the prices take off. For XRP, it is really around the corner, and for Ethereum, it is just right there, as you can see. Golden cross confirmed, 50 EMA crossed above the 200 EMA, and here was the red line here is the 200-day EMA exponential moving average. Here's the green line, the 50-day exponential moving average. When these two cross each other, so when the 50-day goes over the 200-day, you're gonna go for a moonshot. That's what happens most of the time. That's a golden cross. And here's your resistances, 50 or 250 support being tested. Well, we're just sticking above that for now. I think we've been sticking above it for like a day or so, which means that we kind of conquered it. Not yet, though. We're kind of still testing it out. Though this golden cross is going to change the way that we've been seeing crypto for now. Like, these golden crosses are really kind of new to the crypto market, in the sense that after this bullish run, people started to really forget about golden crosses and really did not think about it too much, or really people thought about it but it didn't occur. Right now it did happen again though, and it's in a bullish period for Ethereum, so this could pick up for the better, could just make it do some really crazy moves here. Cryptomus said flagged form on 4-hour time frame. I'm expecting this to be broken by the end of the month, so approximately 29th of May. Support low as 7.2, resistance high as 808 regions or 8080 regions. If BTC stays within this pennant until the end of the month, then I expect alts to make a run, which could be very, very positive. And here they're saying Ethereum builds a strong technical foundation. But again, I could disagree with that. From a technical viewpoint, big things are in store for Ethereum. As the Serenity phased upgrade to Ethereum 2.0 approaches, this will indeed send its critics, which are largely from rival DApp networks, hiding. Significant improvements to the scalability and a switch to proof of stake will be the torch that lights up Ether flames again. If this comes out, a lot of what we just said is going to be very, very bad information, because that's going to skyrocket Ethereum. But for right now, they're not doing that well in terms of tech. But that's just because they're working on it and it's really slow paced. But now, all right, the slow paced part is also like debatable. Some people are saying Ethereum is one of the faster moving coins, but I tend to disagree with that. All right, moving forward into Electroneum ETN. Electroneum price analysis, no effective support resistance yet to prevent ETN dipping down. And let's actually quickly look at ETN on the chart here. Let's quickly check it out. Electroneum on Live Coin Watch is at the 122nd position, a high of 0.0047, a low of 0.0042, 11.15% range. And all right, no, wait. Let's check the monthly here. Ooh, all right. I actually expected the price to be doing a little bit better than it has actually been doing. So my story kind of falls apart there. This article says that no effective support resistance yet to prevent ETN dipping down. I kind of thought that we would have a counter argument, but I don't. There's no effective support or resistance yet for ETN. The prices are kind of just like freeballing in a range that has no limits. There's no real point to hide from or to pick up from, as these are grounds we've never seen before. At least for Ethereum, or Electroneum, I mean, these prices that we're experiencing right now are new. So we don't really know as to where it can dip. Only like on the 15th here, where most of these coins took their highest points, Ethereum took Electroneum took one of the lowest points ever. And it's just been kind of hovering over there, maybe falling lower than that. There's not too much holding them back. And I know it's a negative thing, and I don't like to talk that negative about ETN, since I'm just holding on to this coin. But I want to give you guys honest, real information that I'm thinking about the crypto space. So, if I gotta be negative about a coin sometimes, I gotta. I have to be, because that's my whole thing. That's what I do. And then Electroneum price analysis. Electroneum's new Apple update is on the way. Bullish medium-term outlook. And even though I'm really bullish on Electroneum over a few years basis, on a shorter time frame here, there's not much that's really pushing it. All right, so here they're talking about a medium-term outlook, which is good again. And yes, I do believe that it is good in terms of technicalities, and morally, it's also a very good positive thing because they're getting their Electroneum new Apple app out there, which is supposed to make everything really simple. Because they're approving everything finally, which took a very long time. But Electroneum is still not a major exchange. It's still having that issue of getting out there. They've not started the marketing in a very good fashion yet. I think they've started marketing, but not like that broadly yet. And as I said before, just the exchange is not listing it is a major issue, which is also why there's not much volume. There's only like on like KuCoin and HitBTC, but HitBTC is also a shitty exchange. And that's really hurting the coin. But that also makes it so on a shorter term here, I don't think there's anything that's really pushing it too far. Medium term, though, we got like Apple here. We got a few ways to probably spend ETN. We got more and more massive adoption, as Cardano was also talking about earlier today. They got a few places, just like Electroneum has, to fetch like millions and millions of users from. And here they're going for the unbanked, so their market area is definitely great. It's just getting their product out there and getting people to buy their phones and their apps, use their apps. They got to do it, you know. They got to keep trying. And I just think that they've been slacking a little bit. Even though they've been trying their best, I think not enough people are recognizing what they're doing. And I think they should make a move for the better right now, or they're going to fail. All right, this is again talking about a medium to short term only. Longer term, I think it will suit itself out. But for me to talk really bullish on it right now is just almost impossible unless they do something crazy, which makes me just able to talk about them in a more positive sense and just give you guys some fire on your asses as well to huddle through or to be happy. But I just can't right now, guys. But again, that might turn all over for the better really soon, as ETN might pop up with something crazy. Again, I'm still bullish on this coin. Same for Ethereum, same for TRX. Bullish on all these coins. I think they're going to be amazing. But that was it for this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. And what can I improve on in these videos? Let me know there as well. And check out the links in the description below. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day.